There is a Bible verse that I'm probably going to butcher, but it goes something like, "Blessed is he who loves your law, O God, for nothing shall offend him." And that's a pretty tall order to measure up to have nothing offending you anymore, right? I feel like I am getting close to that state, but you don't get that from reading and studying the Bible and loving the laws in the Bible. I think it's a different kind of law. It's the law of vibration. It's the law of integrity, the law of unconditional love. But to achieve the vibration of these laws, of this law, we have to unearth our offenses. And triggers can help us identify the offending blocks that keep us being offended with one another. I offended a dear friend again last night by a random music that I made, based on a conversation that we had, a confidential conversation. And this friend felt like I breached their confidence by making the recent Soul Speak, which I recorded in very general and generic terms. I never mentioned any details or names, and I have kept it applicable to many people. And so yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I understand the offense, but I don't understand the reason for the feeling of offense, other than that something got triggered, right? Another wound got triggered in this person. And so I got to thinking, blessed is the person that loves God's law, for nothing shall offend them. What is that? How do we get there? How do we get to that stage? And I am a broken record when I say we get there. It's not an easy road. It's not simple. But we get there by applying consistent, unconditional love for ourselves, to ourselves, as we scrutinize our trauma, as we scrutinize our shadows, as we scrutinize our repressed emotions and beliefs. We get there. It's a lifelong process, actually. It becomes a lifelong therapy of self-love and self-care. And you build compassion with yourself in that process. And that compassion grows and spills over to your neighbor, to others. And that is how, with time, you overcome the ability to be offended. Right? I feel offended by very little. I feel taken back sometimes by people who become offended at me. I mean, it's a natural response of the nervous system to feel a shock and try to apologize and retreat from the conflict. But I am not offended at people. I understand their reactions, and I know it's trauma-based. I can have compassion. I can have compassion without offense. And so I'm going to hold my ship steady. I'm going to hold my rudder steady in not being offended. I can't help, though, with trying not to offend you. I might be reflecting things that, stir up old wounds that need healing still. So it's not my intention to offend, but it is easy to find an offense when you are so wounded. It's easy to find offense with another. Blessed is he who loves the law of God, for nothing shall offend him. It's a mystery. It's a mystery that I'm walking in, but I cannot explain very well. But I got there by self-acceptance and self-love and understanding my hurts, understanding my triggers, understanding my wounds. So you can get there too, but it takes time. Make it your lifelong mission. Okay?